It's been quite a year. I tested over 50 phones and I want to tell you which one is the best for different needs. Like the best camera, the best battery life, the best flagship, and the best phone chosen by you. I will start by the best camera phone because half of the channel is about that. The ones that came to my mind were the Huawei P80 Ultra, Xiaomi 15 Ultra, and Vivo X200 Ultra, which all have great sensors and some crazy features. The problem I had with the Xiaomi, despite the main 1-inch sensor, is that most of the time the auto exposure was not working as I expected, and was not retaining the highlights as much as wanted to. Then the Huawei P80 Ultra, despite having the most sophisticated camera setup with a variable aperture and almost 10 times optical zoom, doesn't have complete software. For example, for video, it is rather limited and there is no log support. The phone that I loved the most for photography was the Vivo X200 Ultra, and I do recommend it for photography. The 35mm focal length for the main camera is absolutely genius, and it makes the photos, especially the portrait ones, look natural. I love the color processing, and some of the best photos I've taken were taken with this one. The only problem is that it is China market only phone, and you can opt for the Vivo X200 Pro or X300 Pro if you live anywhere else. The best battery life is also an easy pick. I did a battery drain test recently with all the main flagship phones except the Oppo Find X Pro, and the OnePlus easily won the match. It is the best battery life phone of 2025. I'm going to be honest with you all, from the 50 phones I've tested this year, I bought almost all of them myself, and at the end of the year, I just didn't have enough budget left for Oppo. Also, I can tell you that I did reject a lot of sponsorship from phone brands because I wanted to stay unbiased. And also, I did reject around 20,000 euro worth of a sponsorship in December alone because I didn't really believe in the product that they wanted to promote. And to offset that, you can like, subscribe, and watch the videos. Now we are at 81k subscribers. Maybe we can reach 100k this year. Who knows? Moving on to the next category, the best compact phone. This was a very difficult choice. The ones that I really liked this year were the iPhone 17 Pro with a new selfie camera and design, the Xiaomi 17 Pro with a massive battery, and the Pixel 10 Pro, which has a super nice design and generally good specs, but it did fall short in the chipset category. Between the iPhone 17 Pro and Xiaomi 17 Pro, if I had to pick one, I would pick the Xiaomi 17 Pro, and I think Xiaomi 17 Pro is the best compact phone of the year. I really like the second display on the back of this device for content creation. Battery life is better than iPhone, and the camera is also, in my opinion, slightly better than the competitors, even though I do feel sometimes they overuse AI. The next category is the mid-range phones. It is a very competitive section, and there are tons and tons of options out there. I tested the top 10 mid-range phones this year, and in my opinion, the best mid-range phone is the Galaxy S25 FE. Galaxy S25 FE, in my opinion, offers really good value for money. You can find it in some markets for as low as $400 right now. It has a good camera set, almost the same as the Galaxy S25 and S25 Plus base series. The processor is decent, the battery life is good, and generally it is an almost flagship phone with some minor compromises. And you also get proper software support from Samsung. I tested a bunch of funky phones this year. My favorite were the Tank 4 Pro with the projector unit, the Oukitel WP100 with an insane 30,000 mAh battery, which I actually use from time to time when I go camping, the Titan 2, which was fun to use with a physical dedicated keyboard and brought some nostalgia, and the Olefin Armor 28 Ultra, which was probably the craziest of them. They literally put every single thing they could into that phone, like a thermal camera, a night vision, a 1-inch sensor, and everything you can imagine. What's my favorite by far was the Nex Paper 60 Ultra, which I'm using as my main phone for a few months. This one has a diffusion layer on top of LCD display to mimic a paper feeling, and I really enjoy using the phone. I also did a review of it recently if you want to watch it later. And now up to you, the audience choice. I put 8 phones into 2 groups. In the first group, you voted for Oppo Find X9 Pro and iPhone 17 Pro Max and eliminated the Pixel 10 Pro XL and Xiaomi 17 Pro Max from the batch. In the second group, the Galaxy S25 Ultra and Vivo X300 Pro went to the next round, while the OnePlus 15 and Galaxy Z Fold 7 were eliminated. Now in the final, the Galaxy S25 Ultra got the most votes, and it is crowned as the best phone of 2025, chosen by you. The Vivo X300 Pro and Oppo Find X9 Pro got the second place together, and iPhone 17 Pro Max got the fourth place. And the audience award goes to the Galaxy S25 Ultra that got the most amount of votes. Now we have to pick the best phone of 2025 according to Mo. It was not an easy choice, but I had to pick one, and my final choices were the Vivo X300 Pro, iPhone 17 Pro Max, and Galaxy S25 Ultra. Starting with Galaxy, I absolutely adore this phone. I use it as my main phone for most of the year, but it has one big issue, the battery life. Almost every single day, I had to charge the phone by late evening, and if I had some late evening plans, like a birthday, then I had to bring a power bank with me. I didn't have this problem with the Vivo X300 Pro or iPhone 17 Pro Max. Now, the problem I have with the iPhone 17 Pro Max is that I really don't like Apple restricting us so much. They generally try their best to force you to have an iPhone and everyone around you to have one too, like the whole blue-green bubble thing, the airdrop, or most of their accessories like the watches and the tags, not being compatible with Android. For that reason alone, I can't pick the iPhone as the best phone of the year, and I still prefer Android phones. The best phone this year, in my opinion, was the Vivo X300 Pro, which has really amazing battery and also camera. So my choice is the Vivo X300 Pro, which has really good cameras, much better sensor than the Galaxy and iPhone, and the battery life is amazing. So this is the second year that I'm doing YouTube. You guys supported me a lot through my journey by liking, commenting, subscribing, and watching the videos. And I hope you enjoyed this one too, and you keep watching the videos. See you in the next one.